Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Here I am again before you, and I was trying my best in the past to come on the screen, but there were some handicaps and there were some impediments in my way, some hurdles which were to be obviated. So I removed these hurdles and now appear again, and now I appear before you. Now today's point is corruption. So corruption means rupture, means breach or interceptions or infraction. So also refraction, fracture, faraj, fajr, fujur, etc. So fraction means tafriqa, tafriq. So firqa, जिस तरह के as has been stated in the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu wa'tasimu bihablillahi jami'a wa la tafarraqu. Wa'tasimu bihablillahi jami'an wa la tafarraqu. So breach ka lafz, breach, the word breach, for it is the word rupture. So corrupt means to make someone bad, to make someone worse, to vitiate someone, to deprave or vitiate or vilify someone's manners. So in that way, we can continue that process just to get consolation from marring someone's character. So as we say disruption, so that is also the breakdown of a system, a stomach breakdown. So it is also interruption when you make a breach or interception or interposition or intervention or intrusion in someone's affairs or in someone's conversation. So that is called, that is not a welcome word. That is also to be discouraged, because to investigate someone, to peep into others' affairs, that is prohibited in Islam. You must take to yourselves, you must mind your own business, and you mustn't be in the wake of finding out others' activities. So that is interruption. So is also the word eruption, is volcano eruption or eruption of signs symptoms on your face, etc. So that is also to break out, to evolve, to develop, to come out, to unfold, etc. So that is a word which is not welcome anywhere. So whether there may be disruption, whether there may be interruption, whether there may be disruption, whether there may be eruption, and whether they be the very root, rumpus or rupture. So that is a very unwelcome word. And corruption means when the corrupt elements try to fulfill their needs and to actualize their demands by hook or by crook, by means of foul, by any means, whatever the means may be, by moral or immoral, by legitimate or illegitimate, by legal or illegal, by any means, to do one's purposes and to fulfill one's aspirations. And these aspirations are not allowed at the cost, at the expense of others, with risk to others. So that is why we must discourage such elements in our society. So it is also not on the part of one person with another, but also on an international level. And if there is interstellar communication, that corruption may also lead to the moon, to the stars, and everywhere the corrupt elements will penetrate the universe. So they can't go out of the universe. Anywhere you are within the domain of Allah. So purify your means, purify your inner heart, and by introversion, by turning and peeping into oneself, that is just the one way for purification and piety of your manners, of your conduct, of your character, of your name and fame in the society. So these days you can see wars. There is a war in Ukraine, there's a war in Palestine. So if the UN resolution, that is also called corruption, because the same application is not expected, we can't see the same application of the same resolutions there. But when Ukraine was attacked, there was a fanfare of resolutions, of collecting all the European Unions just to make a common front against the USSR and to make an idea of its invincibility quite a myth. So, all these things are the result of corruption. So, be straight always and always implore God's mercy and humble invocations from you towards the divine authority, who is the author of the universe, who can do anything, and who for whom nothing is impossible. Thank you very much. It's enough. I will try to come again for another topic. It's just my debut after a long time, after 2 or 3 years, I think. So I will try to understand and instill in your mind the vocabulary, the basics of English grammar, and the conversation, and the hurdles in your expression, and also the clinical type of language centers. And these are just commercial agents. They are just for exporting manpower to other countries and not for a qualified or enviable positions, but for making third-rate citizens of these people, just to be handy tools in the possessions or in the power of foreign countries. So I'll try my best to make you quite self-confident, to make you quite fluent in your expressions and expressions of what is mind. You will be able to speak your mind. There will be no hurdles in your speech. And hesitancy is the first thing which you must shake off. And by shaking off diffidence, you will be confident and you will consider yourself to be all. And in that way, you can conquer any invincible person, any person, by your conversation, because that is just a mirror, a reflection of your inner ideas. So thank you very much. Wassalam.